you guys.
Summer is for the kids. And the kids at heart. Days get longer. Nights get warmer. But who cares about time? In the summer, we're free. And in the summer, we play. In the summer, we celebrate. This game, this season, they belong to us. Along with the wish that this year, maybe summer, can last forever.
Wow, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, so I'm back. And alright guys, I'm sorry about that. Sick back scan. What the heck? Huh? What? Oh, 1 second. Jaden! Stop using the freaking...
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em.
Oh, that's like cool. Oh my gosh, that's even more cool. Yeah, PNC. Look at the words of the daily tab. I don't care about you. We did some going on so let's start a new one. Which one should we do? One of the twins. But I think it's really hard to do one in here. That'll probably be really easy to do in here. That's gonna be like I want to go in here. Probably go in here.
They can't wait to say I changed on them now. Gold chains on them now. Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait to put the blinds on the side. Both hands on the wheel now. Working like I'm still pro. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to
I got the verse. Oh, let's start this.
I put it down for 'em.
Happy days are here again in Milwaukee. The Brewers finished 2018 with a flourish, breaking out of a wild card logjam to win the NL Central and coming within one game of a spot in the World Series. While it took near perfection down the stretch for Milwaukee to claim the division, this team is no fluke. MVP Christian Yelich leads a roster that is more than the sum of its parts. Have no doubt, Milwaukee will be pushed by its two biggest rivals, the Cubs and Cardinals. But now that the Brewers have tasted success, Craig Counsell's crew shows no signs of letting up.
That's pretty cool. Why is Kristen Ellis betting in the 2-hole? Why is Paul Goldschmidt? What? Doesn't make sense. Travis Shaw.
Welcome to Miller Park, where the Milwaukee Brewers are set to host the St. Louis Cardinals on opening day. And as we're just moments away from first pitch, let's send it down to Heidi Watney for more on the Brewers' outlook in 2019.
Matt, a fired-up fan base has come out tonight to try and help lift their home club to a big opening day win. And an air of anticipation is mounting as we approach the first pitch. Now, when I brought up this club's loss to the Dodgers last year in Game 7 of the NLCS, manager Craig Counsell emphasized the importance to this franchise of carrying over everything they did right from last season, rather than dwelling on how it ended. He specifically mentioned what a lift it was last year when they swept the Padres in their opening series, and that he'd love to get off to a strong start again.
How do you hit 40 home runs in one round? Doesn't make sense.
Thanks, Heidi. And with that, let's get this 2019 season underway.
Pete won. I don't know. Yeah, come on, so I'll fix it anyway.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Have we thrown a hit? They have 1 hit.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Nope. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
The catcher is not very good.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count, 3-2.
Slider. Got him.
On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point.
Let's just look.
You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been...
I'm gonna... Substitution... No, I mean, this guy's gonna do
hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
I wanted to get that.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Alex Claudio enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Alex Claudio.
That slider is pretty filthy. He's a left-hander and he's a submarine pitcher. Let's try the 4-seam. Nice. I'll see the changeup. And off for the changeup. That's pretty dirty. Oh, it dropped a lot. Hurry up, Rondon. Is that 8? It's not 8. There's 8.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he lays off for ball 1. Michaelis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1 and 2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Count is 1 and 2. I think I know that. 1 second. I'm just gonna change something in the broadcast settings. Where is it? This. I'm gonna go lower right. There, that looks better. That looks better because now you can see that.
Hard sinker misses 2 and 2.
Okay, Grandpa, hurry up.
A bouncer to the left side. And he is in there.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Change it low. That's gotta do it, right? Oh, that was such a good pitch. But I got him back. Oh my
God! Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Full steam up high. Right down in the wall.
Hit hard on the ground is short. One there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
See, now Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but fouled. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Why am I swinging at garbage?
In is Christian Yelich, 0-for-2 on his line this far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
I play in the Richmond. Don't play with PC.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
There we go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Jeez.
The slider misses here, so he runs the count.
You trying at me?
3-2.
I'm
wow,
done with you,
from
kid.
0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled away.
The heck? Shola?
The 3-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
What?
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout
That looked
going, and
way
he
high.
really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First offering on its way. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he takes strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
No offer at the curve that time, and
I'm
it's
swinging
knotted
at
up
that
at
one,
2-2.
Well, that's what you
have
want
no
from
idea.
your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And it's fouled away.
Why'd I swing? I could have just got walked here.
The 2-2 one more time.
Okay, don't listen.
Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, we're gonna go to bullpen.
Leading off the stage door.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Matt Albers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You're so mean.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 0-1 the count.
I'm not a baseballer. Okay.
And this is knocked down on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
It's gotta hurt.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, previously against Matt Albers. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, fair ball down the line.
What?
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to the plate.
What just happened?
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 1-0 the count. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Are you serious?
So that'll go down as an E4.
What's our second baseman? Mustakas? Ron Perez. I'm kind of wanted to do that. Who is the only one? Josh Hader. Jacob Barnes sit down. Then we're gonna put this guy. Oh my god, Jacob Barnes. It's gonna go into the. Let's sit down.
Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Oh my gosh, thank gosh.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down.
Oh my!
Pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the third base
coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bader on third. Michaelis at second. Carpenter is over at first with 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
now batting, the shortstop.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Three runs already home here. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pops this one up. Mustakas onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that in.
Wow. Just wow.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
Why? He always
for this
throws
leadoff
straight
guy
from first
to
pitch.
try
So I
to
was
get
like,
on base
hey.
and ignite around.
I mean, you're probably
Hey,
got those
newsflash,
strikes.
guess
so
where the
I'm like,
next
I'm
pitch is
stuck.
going after that ugly swing. I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Did a poop you so?
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now batting, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Molina waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to leading off the inning. Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Kane. He makes the running play. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yadier Molina will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh my gosh. Sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet, guys. I'm just tired.
And he fouls this one off.
Gosh,
the 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Come on. More than half that got the plate.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again.
Cut her low. That's probably good, right? Goodbye. See you later, punch out.
Tried to bury one.
Why did that go so far down?
Full count now, 3-2.
Are you serious?
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
How many pitches
the next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses.
Are you serious? I'm freaking
striding into the box, Colton Wong. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0. This one's down to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around. One left for the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Brewers.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
2-1 the count.
And that is 12-6.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs
That's
full.
5 balls that he's still
Doubled up on the slider away there.
He
Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. He's got it one away. Eric Thames will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Brewers, number 7, Eric Thames.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind
How
up a
could I have been
ball.
so late on that?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. The second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I always get so early on those curveballs, and those curveballs. He does his curveball more than anything, so I'm saying like curveball.
2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher,
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Matt Carpenter. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Go over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. And what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
They're both going to be balls, dang it.
Smoke toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired and there's 1 away.
Why did he go?
And that's a double play. And that brings up the left.
Why did Christian go?
He's their last shot here with 2 away in
He
the
went for no
ninth.
reason. I didn't press any buttons. He just went.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 80.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. In his career, Braun begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's on a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Come on. That was absolutely close. That ball was smoked. Boom.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Jordan.
So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a...
Peace.